Hello, my beautiful Geminis. Welcome to your monthly reads for December. We're going to be looking at a lot of different questions for what's going to be going on for you guys in the month of December. We're going to look at your astrology. I'm going to use a deck for this. We're going to be looking at what do you need to know for December. Also, we're going to look at your romantic love life, career and finance, and some advice for December. And I want to thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And thank you to my members. I really appreciate all of your support. And if you guys would like a live person reading with me, or you'd like to take one of my classes, or you'd like to get my deck, The Eye of Zen, here's my website right here, jenniferwalkerzen.com, or check in the description box below. So my beautiful darlings, and hello if you're new here, my name is Jennifer Walker Zen. I'm a psychic intuitive, and I've been reading tarot since I've been 14 years old. Hello, welcome. All right, so if you guys like it this way, you want me to continue this way, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, definitely let me know if you like it this way for the monthlies, because I want to do something different. We're moving into the new year, so let's try something different, all right? All right, and obviously I want to make this reading more in depth because we are moving into the new year, so you should get a lot of information out of this reading. Okay, and with the astrology, just check the signs you always check. We're using tarot. All right, so how is Gemini's astrology going to be affected for the month of December? Show me the cards in need, Lucy. Show me the cards in need. 2. See. Okay, so we got the 3rd house, the North Node, the 9th house, the 1st house, Aries, again, 1st house, and Pluto. So the way these cards work is it literally just says what you should expect, okay? So it's saying that you'll be making the right connections this month. You'll have the idea, you'll have great ideas, and you'll be getting these ideas going. Okay, so you're gonna be making the right connection, you're going to have the right ideas, and you're going to be working on getting these ideas going, okay? And this is the 3rd house, which represents short distance travel, friends, social media. So some of you guys, there could be some kind of idea or something to do with social media and communicating that when it comes to your ideas online, okay? So, because that is 3rd house. And then we got North Node, okay? North Node here. So it shows that you are definitely focused on your future, and you're realizing you have nothing to worry about. That now is the time to work on your destiny. And you're having faith that everything is going to work out. Okay, so we got the 9th house, which has to do with long distance travel, gurus, father, okay, learning, higher learning, new philosophies. Okay, so it's showing me that, yes, you guys will be doing things in a big way. Well, that makes sense because it's ruled by Jupiter. And they're saying, as if it is, you're gonna be able to, it looks like you are going to be looking at different philosophies. Okay, so you're gonna be changing your mindset of what your belief systems are, okay? And you're gonna be doing things in a big way. So far, what do we see as a whole here? You got some ideas. You're focused on your sense of destiny, and you're going to do things in a big way. You're going to change your perception of something, okay, that you had a perception of, some kind of philosophy that you had a perception of, okay? So, and we got the 1st house, which has to do with you. You're going to be focusing on who you are, your desires, and your actions. And again, we got Aries, which again is the 1st house, and it shows you're going to be energized to meet your challenges. So you're going to be very motivated, you're going to have a lot of energy. And you're definitely focused on getting those desires fulfilled. There's going to be results from this because you are going to look at this situation from an honest perspective and take control of it. Okay, so you're going to get in front of things. And then we got Pluto energy. With Pluto energy, you're going to be careful about this overthinking. You may deal with some power struggles. Well, technically, because you're dealing with that Aries Mars energy, right? You want to get things done. And a lot of times with Aries Mars energy, right? Well, Aries, and the Mars is the ruler of Aries. you want to take control of it, you want to get in front of it, you're being the leader because it's first house, right? There's a lot of energy being put in there. So this could create power struggles for you, okay, with other people. So just be understanding of that, because you're going to have the need to want to control things, okay? All right, so that's how it's going to be influencing you for the month of December. Let's see what you need to know for the month of December. What does Gemini need to know for the month of December? Show me cards you need to see. Show me cards you need to see. All right, let's find out, Gemini. What do you need to know for the month of December? There's going to be a lot of great new beginnings. That makes sense because I saw Aries. And you're also going to be reuniting with other people from before, especially in love situations. Oh, I'll have to check that out when we get to your romantic love life. There's going to be a strong focus on money this month and focusing on your future abundance. And you trying, okay, so it seems like you're working on financial freedom, okay? You're going to be very optimistic about this month. Some of you guys may even be looking at new ideas, new creativity, or being creative, or they may be talking about having children, okay, blending families together, something about children. And it's the great time or some kind of lucky energy for you. So it's going to be a lot of luck for you. So if you guys are looking to start a family, it looks like this would be the month, or this is what you need to know about this month. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's look at your romantic love life. What's going to happen, my Gemini's romantic love life for the month of December? Show me cards you need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is break it up into parts. We're going to look at the first half of the month, the middle of the month, the end of the month, okay? And then I'm going to clarify, so don't worry. Okay, so the influence is showing me that there is a lot of spiritual soul searching about your romantic love life, okay? That's influencing how you're moving forward here for the month of December. Your advice is saying, give this some time, see what happens, you know? It couldn't hurt to just see what happens with this situation, with the Seven of Pentacles energy. You didn't give it the time before, but now give it the time. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's your advice. Okay, so first half of the month, you may be dealing with two different people here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. There is a work situation here with the Three of Pentacles energy. Okay, let's see what's going on with that. What's going to happen, my Gemini's romantic love life for the month of December? Show me cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. And if I look at it as a whole, just before we go in clarifying, someone wants to speak to you about this truth. There's been these contemplations about emotions, especially because of this concern about work situation. Okay, so there's somebody that you're going to be dealing with that you really knew there was a sense of destiny. And it's this concern about taking this person's advice now and feeling a sense of guilt about it. Because there was a friend around this situation, work friend. Yep. Somebody is speaking the truth about this situation where you felt that there's a sense of destiny about this situation, okay, coming up. And it looks like there's going to be an apology and a reconciliation with somebody here with this Judgment card energy. And it looks like there's going to be this movement towards this destined connection and this reconciliation and movement towards potentially a relationship, okay? So let's go to the middle of the month. There is going to be some frustrations coming in because someone is defensive about getting hurt. And it deals with family conflict around it. There's all this concern about the sense of charity or somebody feeling like they deserve to be. So it's like someone is angry because the other person is helping someone else out, possibly maybe an ex or a family member, and there's been inconsideration about the relationship. But now there's this sense of hopefulness in trying to make the best decision for the future. You're getting a lot of attention here with the Six of Wands energy. So you're getting noticed and you're getting a lot of attention, Gemini, in the middle of the month here. And there's definitely this sense that somebody wants to be very loyal to you. And you get communication about it, okay? So far, what do we see? There's someone you're destined to be with here, okay? And that makes sense because you had Rahu in your astrology. Did we not see that? Yes. So there's somebody you're connecting with that there's something destined about that connection. And it looks like there's potential for you to reconcile and to have a relationship. And it looks like there's a resolving of this family conflict and making the best decision for the future. And there's good news coming in for you guys this month. And then we're going to look at the end of the month, but I see the person coming toward you makes you happy. Sun card energy. So there's something about the end of the month here that shows secrets or unknowns. And so these secrets that are coming out here at the end of the month is a realization that somebody felt like they were mourning the situation or there was a lot of guilt there. And there is this like defensiveness because of being hurt. There is a new potential passion opportunity presenting itself, okay, at the end of the month, or you could be doing something passionate there with someone at the end of the month, because I do see a person laying in bed, okay? And it could cause some major changes in your romantic love life here, shock and surprise. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. Good news coming in about this ex-partner. So bringing it together as a whole. There's a destined situation. It looks like you may be also meeting someone's family member and resolving this family conflict and defensiveness. It looks like there's an apology, a reconciliation, and a realization that there was a person who caused this massive shock and surprise when it came to this relationship that you were destined to be with. And now you're getting good news because you're finding out about this ex-partner and this information you didn't have before. So it shows here for this month, it shows there's going to be a lot more soul searching going on, spiritual soul searching about this situation, and you're going to be happy about this situation because you're realizing you're going to be able to invest time to see what happens with this connection. Okay, so let's now move into your career and finance, what you need to know. Move this out the way. Bear with me for a second. Okay, what do you need to know about your career and finance for the month of December? Let's find out. What's going to happen with my Gemini's career and finance for the month of December? Show me cards you need to see. Show me the cards I need. 2. What do they need to know? Show me cards you need to see. Show me cards I need. See. Okay, what do you need to know about your career and finance? Okay, so there's definitely a sense of worthiness in receiving help or extra money. It does look like you're going to have to do more work here in the month of December. There's definitely this want to collaborate with others here in this month, but and also there are people that maybe you feel is competition for you, but actually you're going to use this as a connection for helping you with your career and finance and doing work. What do I mean by that? Now let's just talk about it from a YouTube perspective, Gemini, okay? Because it was interesting because it's social media. So let's say for instance, I bring an astrologer on my channel, right? Because technically I have my own channel, they have their own channel. That's a competition, but technically we're collaborating to work together, okay? That's what I mean by that. There's some kind of, in your industry, there's some kind of competitor that actually is going to come work with you, work together with you to collaborate to be successful, okay? You're going to be working on clearing your debts this month. And there is some jealous energy coming up about your bountiful nature, okay? So there may be some issues, okay? Because you are going to be receiving a windfall of money coming up. And some of you guys are going to get some kind of funding here because it says successful funding, but be careful about toxic friendships that may be holding you back, okay? So what happens with people in our lives, family members, friends, okay? They're like, oh my God, you're doing this. How are you doing that? How are you able to do this, you know? Okay, be cognizant of that, those connections. because don't let those connections hold you back from moving forward where you need to go, okay? Because it's just jealousy. All right, so now let's find out from the Tarot's perspective what's gonna happen for you guys for the month of December. And we're gonna do it the same way we did with the romantic love. We're gonna break it up in parts. All right, what's gonna happen with my Gemini's career and finance for the month of December? Show my cards you need to see. Show me the cards I need to. See. Okay, so yes, you guys are really focused on money, Eight of Pentacles energy. You're getting a lot of recognition here at the beginning of the month in December. And also, some of you guys may be doing some traveling too at the beginning of the month here for work and career. Some of you guys by the middle of the month, you're concerned about spending some kind of money or being concerned about spending money. And it's causing you a state of shock here. So a major change. Although you'll feel very accomplished in your career and finance here by the middle of the month. By the end of the month, you're in a place of happiness and fulfillment when it comes to your career and finance, and you're seeing a great future ahead. You have new ideas and new perspectives of things. And a lot of you guys are working on some kind of financial independence. You have more than enough money here by the end of the month, so that's good. There's an influence of a huge potential opportunity offer, or even some of you guys are going to receive some kind of bonus, okay, with the Ace of Pentacles energy. Your problem here this month is this concern about a sabotage, which, what did we see? We saw something kind of jealous energy around that when it comes to money and finance and your abundant nature. And it says, there's advice about this boss, okay, because kings are bosses, okay, manager positions, stuff like that. Something about this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy boss. Let's keep going. So there is this concern for you about a new focus on this money, and it looks like you're being impulsive about your actions because you realize that there is some things that your options you want to look at. There's something about this Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy female. And something about the situation is helping you to resolve and fix some worries and concerns you have this month. There is some kind of stagnation presenting itself when it comes to a new business opportunity or a passionate project for you guys that may cause you some indecisions. But you are financially abundant with the Ten of Pentacles energy, and Sun card again references the fact that you have material abundance here. And it looks because of this extra money, you feel like you can make some better choices here with the Two of Wands. Okay, so it looks good for your career and finance. Okay. Let's see what some advice you have for the month of December. Can I ask advice for Geminis for what what can help for the month of December? Show me cards you can see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, what do you need? What can help you for the month of December? Stay driven, okay? Well, you did have a lot of energy, right? Things you wanted to get done. And know that you're going to get them done, okay? Have that inner knowing about it. Also, it's going to be a good month for you guys to do some spiritual practice, meditation, contemplation, obviously because of the fact that you're going to be very driven, you're going to be doing a lot. Also, you need to take some time for yourself too, okay? There may be some stuff that may come up for you guys that may be very triggering, because remember we saw in your reading that there's going to be some power struggles, so make sure you just be cognizant of that if that happens, to clear your energy. And try not to take things so seriously. Also, it's showing that there can be new ideas, creative endeavors here. Again, some of you guys, there's something about children going on here. I see a motherly energy, nurturing energy. Okay. Advice is saying cultivate your priorities. So try to stay focused. A lot of times when you have a lot of energy and you want to get a lot done, sometimes you're like, I'm here and I'm there and I'm there, because I saw in your career and finance there was impulsiveness and confusions about what to do. So cultivate patience and focus on priorities. And know that if you're doing this, guys, there's going to be a good promise for the future. Okay? All right, my beautiful Geminis, you guys don't take my advice if you want to. I love you guys so much. If you guys like it this way, you want me to continue this way, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. I'm going to read my comments this time, guys. I always do anyway, but I just want to see if you guys like the way I'm doing this monthly. So please let me know in the comments below. If you really like it, hit that like button, and also just leave a comment, let me know. Because I want to see if I should do it this way again. I normally do it a different way, so let's say we should do this way. Okay, so, and if you guys like it this way, you want me to continue this way, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys another day or two. Have a great rest of your next couple days, and definitely want your feedback, and I will see you guys in another day or two.